At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam, the CEO of Vibra Finance. Appreciate you tuning in. Want to talk about a couple things tonight. This is not my first rodeo, all right? This is not my first pre-sale. This is not my first release, and everything is exactly as planned, I believe. I don't think there's any coincidences in life. You know, if you're, no, I shouldn't say that. If you think something is true, it's not coincidental. Put it that way. So my man Richard Hart here, he's a genius when it comes to marketing. That's what he does, you know, for a living. Ever since he was a kid, he was selling something, speakers, toys, whatever it was. And now he's migrated all the way up to Ethereum's #1 competition, I believe. And this is the problem, the result of all the hope and hopium and nonstop 10,000x on social media for 2 years. It's a hype train. And then once everything goes live and everything, you know, launches, what else is there to look forward to next? And people are starting to panic. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen, but I thought it was going to be 3 months after release. You know, I really didn't think that within this short of a time, we were going to be down 50% and only have done, I thought we were going to probably do a 5x. That was my goal. I was hearing people say, I hope we do a 10x, a 30x before we dip. But I've never been in a pre-sale that's done that right off the rip without tanking. You know, and Saucer Swap was the last one that I was in on Hedera. And it was a 3x from pre-sale, where it was almost an 8-month wait to launch. Pulsechain, we waited 2 years. And now people are dumping their bags. It makes no sense. And this is all par to the course. All right. I really, really, really think this is, I'm not going to say anything else about it. I mean, Richard is a genius. He knows how to trigger people. What up, Erwin? Appreciate you stopping in. And the Hex was so much harder to onboard people into. Back 3 years ago in 2020, when I was telling people to get into Hex, people would look up Richard and laugh at me, ridicule me. And now with Pulse and PulseX, I'm having no problem onboarding people into it. Hey, buy a little bit of it. You know, use the bridge and buy a little bag. No resistance at all. And just putting up a title, Richard scammed us again. I mean, people can't help themselves. Like shouldn't have rushed with launch. As many were willing to wait longer for a solid working product. I mean, I recommend watching Sami's last video. I agree with pretty much everything he says there. You know, I sold it all pretty much minutes after RH tweeted the bug. Meme chain, to be honest. I mean, right now it is. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, you know, being a place for people to come trade meme coins and jump in and out, that's kind of disappointing. But again, my expectation of this was to have a cheaper way to end my stakes, right? My last stake was $196 to end, and it was only 19,000 hex. It wasn't anything big. You know, it was like 1.2 T-shares or something like that. And it was a 700-day stake. So by the time I ended it, it was worth almost 10% of it was in fees. So for me, PulseChain coming out is going to save me from those insane ETH gas fees. Did I think that the price was going to dump down to a penny? No. But do I have to sell now? No. So right now, yeah, of course, if you sell, it's going to feel horrible. It's going to feel like you got scammed, you got rugged, you waited 2 years to sacrifice, and now people are coming in that had no clue and are buying more than you with their dollar right now. And that sucks. It really does. So Hex on both chains is still, I guess, 2.25 cents, which is kind of where we hung out for a while once we hit rock bottom. But I mean, this is par for the course. If this is your first time in a bull run in crypto, this is your first project, you think you're getting scammed, it's okay. Trust me, I felt that about almost everything I jumped into in the last bull run. That the things that turned out the best for me were the ones that sat around, and I didn't think I was getting scammed, but I thought I bought the wrong bags. I thought I bought the wrong coins compared to stuff that was pumping every day. When I held on to Cardano and I held on to what else was it? Matic, while other chains were going, where other coins were going crazy, it wasn't until the very end when Matic went from 50 cents to $3. It didn't happen overnight. I mean, Matic stayed at around under 5 cents for a long time while other coins were really jumping. And it's just the things you least expect do the best. So when you put all this pressure on a coin and 10,000x, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. And then it comes out and does what, a 2x or something from release or from launch, 3x before it tanked. People start questioning, oh my God, what happened? I never once on here on this channel said it's going to do more than maybe a 10x max before it dumps. And I've been saying all along that within 3 to 6 months, people are going to start questioning themselves. Why did I even sacrifice? This is a scam. And we're now seeing it earlier than that. And I don't know if this is just the ultimate shakeout before things just turn around like crazy, or we're really going to go through a rough time. There's so many bullish catalysts right now in crypto, one of them being the XRP lawsuit. And look at BitBoy. Today, BitBoy no longer says guaranteed that Ripple will win the SEC lawsuit. So if you scroll down, it just says right here, I'd say it's 99.9% sure, but it's not guaranteed that Ripple's going to win. So it's just complete clickbait. It's complete FUD. Filecoin. Cumberland Halt's trading on Filecoin. Filecoin is a massive partner of Lockheed Martin. If you know anything about Lockheed Martin, one of the too big to fail companies. So they have connections deep inside of crypto. The MIC, baby. And that their Filecoin, Algorand, these coins are going to go get sued early by the SEC, so they're allowed to thrive first, in my opinion. That's what I really think. And even this FUD right here, China to gain most from restrictive U.S. crypto regulations, Coinbase CEO. I mean, it's insane, guys. It really is. You have to see through it. And then even when I see stuff like this, that Gunther is out. Time to emergency end stake all of my Hex stakes. Shark number 75, 11,000 T shares for Zen Bitcoin. Or I don't know what he's doing, but this is what I thought was going to happen after 3 months, not less than 1 month. So does this mean the market's going to turn around quicker? Everything is just happening quicker in the world, the cycle? I don't know. But when you look at the bear market, it dragged out the exact same time. Well, I think it was 400 and something days, almost spot on the last 2 cycles. So if you look at the time frames, they all have been lining up, and this is nothing new. It's just a different narrative. China banned crypto 1,000 times. India banned crypto 1,000 times. It's hilarious. And now it's just a different narrative. In 2020, it was the world's ending. 2021, everything is fantastic. There's free money. Everybody buy, party, craziness. So people just have no short-term memory anymore. It's nuts. People just like, I think we're like programmed to like forget now. Or something with these phones. I swear that like once you watch it, it like somehow like puts you in a trance where like your memory's not working. It's wild. I don't know, Chris. What up, Davis? Appreciate you stopping in. I don't know why he did, bro. Maybe because I don't know if it's just clickbait or he's really going to do it and he really is just confident in Zen Bitcoin or Zen or whatever. But I'm curious to see if he ends everything on Pulsechain too. So I don't really know. We'll see. But this is just in general the stuff that I want to see that I knew was coming. But Gunther's a smart dude. I mean, he's got a plan. He knows what he's doing, And if you made it like that, I really don't think that it doesn't really matter where you put your money right now. I mean, as long as you don't put it into like I guess IOTA or like something that doesn't even reach its all-time high, and this next cycle, whatever this next coins, you could just throw a dart and you got a 10x. I mean, Gunther's a smart dude. He knows what he's doing, but it's just this is all par for the course. So don't get shaken out. We've been talking about Hex at a penny for a while. I personally didn't think it was coming, but now after Pulsechain is launched and I see how the liquidity's bonding, I see exactly how we're at a cent. I mean, this is the old 2.5 cents where we dip under 2 pennies and boom, bounce right back up. So hovering around a penny or half of that value, it needs crazy. It's all good, guys. Honestly, Richard knows what he's doing. The Pulsechain is his second go round. We need the weak hands out. You really do. You need to keep the believers only. And what does Richard do? He rewards his believers. He rewarded his stakers in Hex that were early, which were us. And he keeps saying it. His tweets, that one that he put up about Bitcoin, he bought the top at $30 and held the $2. And then it took 10 years to do a 650x or whatever it was. So it's delayed gratification. It really is. So right now, honestly, the way my bags are leveraged, I have way more Hex than anything. And I have a bunch of stakes coming out this year, next year, 25, 26. So I'm not going to be buying any Hex right now. I'm just going to be holding it. I want to stack more Pulse and PulseX. Richard's got a plan. He really does. I think he's really going to have some new farms come out. Staking's going to come out. The bugs going to get fixed. Like he's got a plan to get through the bear market and get us rocking and rolling. And something is up too when I see that Quant and XLM and XRP, all the Illuminati coins are pumping. It makes me think that something is ready with the lawsuit, especially when BitBoy. I don't know if he's like the new crypto Kramer when they publish stuff about him, but if he doesn't know how to use MetaMask, I don't trust a word he says. So I don't know. I don't. It's just funny to see. Everywhere across the board, it's FUD. And even Texas closes legislative session without pending crypto policy. The mining bill that flew through the Texas Senate might be on pause until 2025 because that's when they meet again in January of 2025. So the whole country's in limbo. Guys, honestly, we don't have to worry about a thing. We got to buy the dip. That's all you need to do right now. Don't worry about it. I'm buying the dip. I'm looking to deploy some stable coins here and reaccumulate some PulseX. It looks like it's going to roll over again. I mean, I don't know, but what would happen here? There we go. There it is. I really think it might roll over one more time and get ugly and really start making people, oh God, because Hex dipped 90 something percent from big payday. So, guys, I mean, we really, I hate to say it, but we could drop down almost another 50% from here. I mean, it didn't look like it yesterday. until it did. People didn't believe it. And it's nothing tells me the volume isn't coming in. I mean, guys, be prepared to roll over. If you're buying and DCAing in, don't bust your load at one time. Do not blow your load at once. Hold on to it. I mean, just look at the last week. I mean, today's the 31st, going back to the 24th. I mean, we've dropped, from 900, we've dropped 50%. I mean, 25% dip, 25% dip. And then almost in 2 hours, another 15, 20%. And just be wary, guys. This is an opportunity, though. Do not get scared. This is what we need to see. I really, honest to God, I believe this was going to happen 3, 4, 5 months from launch. I did not think that there was going to be the bridge problem. Nonstop FUD. Nothing's working perfectly. It's been the Zen. There was the Zen freaking attack. But look at how fast people forgot about that already. What was everybody talking about from on day one when we launched? Everybody was talking about Zen and Jack Levin and screw him, yada, yada, yada. And people already forgot. People already are over that. So that's how fast we can get over any FUD here. That's why you can't be emotionally attached to this, and you got to detach and just go outside and go for a walk or do something. If you're you think you have, I've done it a million times. I played online poker for super high stakes. So I know the feeling of oh God, what did I do? And then you feel like you got to chase. You have to get it back. You have to double down and do something crazier. When you get yourself in that position, it's so hard, but you got to just get up and take a break, walk away, and talk to someone that knows what they're doing, or talk to someone you trust. That's what gets you through this stuff. And there's tons of people, there's awesome people in this community, in the Hex community, the OGs around here that have extremely level heads and will tell you reality, no problem. And, all the hopium is so dangerous. It really is. When you see 10,000x, 10,000x, the buy and burn is going to literally buy a trillion coins. And we're just going to do so much volume. Yeah, we will in the bull market. But you can't hype people up like that and set them up for the disappointment that comes with right now what's going on in crypto. I mean, XDC, I don't know what's going on. If there's some kind of an announcement, I hold the bag of XDC. It's like $500. It's not much. And I have a bag of GBEX, Globiance. It's a DEX on there. Shout out Blockchain Monkeys. He put me onto that. So other than that, I'm just holding a little bag because I don't know what coins are going to be the winners in 10, 15, 20 years. I just know crypto is going to be around. I see the NASDAQ is going digital with their crypto market. So all stocks are going to turn into cryptos eventually and be traded 24/7. I think there's just too much money to be made. So the blue chip cryptos that survive these next cycles and last the test of time. I mean, Bitcoin is now 15 years old, and I can't see it being gone in 15 years. So that's 30 years that Bitcoin will be around comfortably. So some of these coins that just launched in the last cycle, like Hedera, like Injective, like the Graph, Polkadot, Kava, Filecoin, VChain, Near, Radix, all bags that I own. All mostly in my iTrust Capital account. Casper, Chainlink, Quant, Cosmos. Actually, no, I got rid of my most of my Atom and bought Osmosis because the staking is 22%. XLM I own in my iTrust Capital account. Solana I own. I mean, I'm super bullish on Solana, guys. Their phone is going to change the game. Where we need to think long term, right? They have their crypto built on phones. You're going to be able to do everything, all crypto related, once you have your wallet built into your phone, and that's coming with Solana. So there's just so much opportunity out there, and this is the time to get in and DCA. 9-inch SEC is live right now. Hell yeah. I'm actually going to throw a little bit into that. Sorry, guys. I haven't been looking at the chat, but going on a little rant here. I'll look at it at the end here. But yeah, so I just completely lost my train of thought. What's up? Sell it all for Hex. Bro, I can't. I'm so over leveraged in Hex. And I bought a lot last cycle, so I'm in early. So my Hex position is bigger than is like, all right, let me think. So outside my my IRA, which is my long-term, I can't even touch it. My Hex bag is like 5 times all my other altcoins combined. I'm talking Corium, HBAR, Saucer Swap, Kava, everything else. My Hex bag is like 6 times that. So I'm like, I'm good on Hex right now. I need some more Pulse and PulseX. I honestly don't see how Hex can outperform Pulsechain being in its second cycle. But what Hex does is with its staking, it saves you from yourself. It saves you from doing stupid stuff when if this is your first bull run and you have not experienced this before, you should definitely stake for at least 2 to 3 years because you need to experience stuff. You need to know when to sell. You need to know when to buy. And Hex saves you from yourself. It changes the way you look at everything. And it makes you honestly a savage. And I got to give all that credit to Richard. I mean, he's taken just the average CD that no one thought was going to be a thing anymore in the banking system, and he's turned it into a top 10 crypto, and with phenomenal marketing, and he just knows what he's doing. So Hex is a great way, buying and staking a good portion of your portfolio in Hex, so you can save yourself from when stuff pumps. And when Hex goes up to 10 cents and you dump your whole bag, oh yeah, I'm going to rebuy the dip, and then it shoots up to 15 cents. And you just never look, you can't ever recoup what you did. And it makes you, I don't know, it just makes you a savage. It really does. Once you can be in once you're through a cycle staking Hex, and you're through a cycle, just buying into other stuff and learning as you go, one thing at a time, not just going nuts, just buying 1,000 things, that's when you really start to crush it. And now is the time to buy. I mean, honestly, some of my friends that did the best in the last cycle were ones that have no clue what crypto is, anything about it. They just bought because I told them to, and they threw a couple $100 in, and bam. I mean, my buddy, I sold out of all my Matic. That was a huge regret I have. Is that we got a half ETH for a couple $100. We each got 17,000 Matic for like $225. And I sold it all at almost $1 at 100x. And I missed the next 200x. Now, if that was Hex and I was able to stake it for 2 to 3 years, I would not have made that mistake. So that's where Hex is so important, where it saves you from yourself, so you don't wreck yourself like I did with Kennel. Shout out Sami, our friend. I bought a little bag of Kennel, and it's completely rugged. I mean, I guess it bounced back. There's a tiny liquidity, but yeah, you have to be able to stomach losses. This thing's down 90-some%. I only put in like 0.2 ETH or something like that. It was only a couple $100, but it's gone. It's down the drain. So you have to be able to accept, okay, I lost on this one. No big deal. I'm going to win on the next one. So what's that one going to be? Is it going to be some altcoins like Aave, like Alluvium, like Quant on Pulsechain? I don't know. I really thought in my heart that people, why wouldn't you, if you had these coins on another chain, go over there and trade them? But there's really no liquidity. We're having the same problem as ETH Proof of Work and ETH Fair with these other altcoins. People aren't coming over to these. And I don't know what's going to get people's attention over here. If they're going to have to make deeper liquidity pools, I mean, I don't know. Let me look at SHIB and see. how much liquidity is in SHIB. So if people found out, oh, I have a bag over here. There's only $35,000 in liquidity. So yeah, that's what I thought. But I guess anything on top of saving gas fees is a bonus for your hex stakes. I mean, I got to look at it that way, and that way you can't set expectations that are out of reality, where you're expecting 150,000 X or whatever. Well, if you don't set stupid expectations, you won't be hurt when it doesn't do that. So what this site here is great, pulsecoinlist.com. Shout out Briz for putting me onto this. I heard him talk about it yesterday. It's just cool. It shows you the prices on the chains and the difference, which is kind of cool. So Pulse Doge is way more expensive on Pulsechain. Hedron's 41%. Oh, sorry, I got 41% more expensive. ICOSA's 37% more expensive. Hex 13% more expensive. Like, this is what Pulsechain was made for, but we need new stuff to bring new people in. We need to get people trading alts over here, not just meme coins. I don't know what we can do for this. Richard knows what he's doing. I bet we dip below SAC and run up to shake the last scrub out. David, you talking about Pulsechain or PulseX? Because PulseX is down 54% from sacrifice right now, and Pulsechain is about to be at sacrifice price. So we're pretty much there. We're dipping hard, bro. This is incentive coins down to $22. I think it's going to $10-12. Shout out Skybank. Yeah, bro. Pulse. I think Pulse, honest to God, bro, is going to go 50% below. I really think so. And then unless there's a catalyst outside of our ecosystem that brings new money into crypto. Right now, it's just money just recirculating all around. It's happening with Zen. It's happening everywhere. So until we bring new money into the ecosystem, we need to I can't expect much at all. And I don't know what that's going to be. The Ripple lawsuit settling, just getting closer to the halving, interest rates getting raised again. I can't see how that's going to help crypto. That's just going to be more 25 more reasons to put money into capital or the money markets. So I don't see new money coming into crypto. So right now, honestly, it's just a waiting game and make money and do stuff outside of crypto for the next year and come back. You can't be looking at this every day. I mean, trading and this and that. You're going to get wrecked, honestly. Like, I just don't see people that crush trading. I don't. Only when we first launched the ratio trading, my OG friends were crushing, but that was a one-time thing. They're not out here, putting longs and shorting this and rain noonerin. They're not doing that stuff. These guys just prey on the referral links. Oh, go up, download my Bybit link and trade. We'll give away Tesla. Download my Bybit link. You can long, short, this, that. Download my Bybit link. Da-da-da-da. It's horrible. It really is. It gets people wrecked. And I heard, just look at this Pulse hot list. I wanted to check this out. Let's see if there's anything on here. Hex related, buyable. We'll see if that 9-inch thing is on here. Nope. Oh, nice. We're on here. That's right. This is okay. I know Pulse Hotway. Okay. I'm thinking of Hex streamers or something. Yeah. Shout out Vibra. Let's go. Awesome. But yeah, guys, this is par for the course. DCA in. Wait, look for this to roll over again. Honestly, I think we can. Oh shit! This is this ain't even the PulseX chart. Oh Jesus, Arbitrum. Yeah, how's my Magic doing? Let's check out Magic. I bought a bag of Magic on there, and I don't even want to know what it's at. Where are we at? 94 cents. Jesus. Wow. This thing was up at like a couple bucks. Yeah. Up at a couple bucks, but I held and I'm down like 60, 70% on these, but I don't care. I really don't care. You know, these are long term. I really think when money comes in, they're going to go to Arbitrum, they're going to come to PulseChain, they're going to maybe go to Optimism, but you don't want to spread yourself too thin. You got to pick a couple bets, and that's it. So I think I got some money in Velodrome and like Hot Protocol because Chris from the Verse told me I had to. So when someone smart gives you that alpha, you just got to listen. You got to do your own research. But yeah, guys, it's exciting times right now. I mean, the incentive coin is crashing. You know, I'm getting wrecked to impermanent loss here. We got we just got hit 40,000 PulseX and hit under 100 million PulseX. So we're just liquidity provided now. We're just chilling here. We're gonna let this sit for like a year and see what happens. Let's see if we can do all right on this. You know, who knows? Maybe impermanent loss will crush us slowly over time to where we're at like 20 million and 60 million. I don't know. Time will see. Time will tell, but we'll see. I got a no coiner partner of mine to toss in 7 racks yesterday into Pulse. There you go. That's good. Coinbase locked his die up for 10 days. Yeah, bro. That's so it's something that's interesting that's a little bit off topic here is that Ripple, the company, bought a share of Bitstamp Exchange. And what Ripple does, if you notice, if you use exchanges in the United States and you use the ACH transfer, that was the best way to get money from your bank into the exchange. And they had disabled it for like 3 months to the point where so you only could use a wire or you could use your debit card or credit card and get nailed with fees. But the day Ripple was announced that they owned a portion of Bitstamp Exchange, ACH transfers were put back. So I don't know if that's coincidence. I don't know if something's happening behind the scenes, but Brad Garlinghouse looks awfully giddy. You know, Flare is super cheap right now, under 2.5 cents, and you can 10x your bag just by delegating. If you buy it right now, if you just bridge over like $100 of PulseChain over to Ethereum and then send it to Atomic Wallet and swap it into Flare, you can delegate it inside there. You'll get the next 33 Flare drops. And it's just a way to get a bag that if you're feeling down in the dumps about PulseChain, get some Flare and delegate it. You'll get yourself the drops. And it feels good every single month getting more in your bag and like collecting your interest every week on your weekly rewards. Something like about just collecting that rewards like helps you out psychologically. And like same thing with Kava getting 22% or 19%, whatever it is, and Osmosis and these other coins that I have staked. Like you just start looking at the interest and it like takes your mind off all their horrible stuff that's going on, you know, in crypto. I mean, everything is just negative right now. And yeah, bro, So bro, what you could do too is like, if that $7,000 was everything he had, maybe tell him to like put it in over the next 3 months. You know, put a couple grand in this week, a couple grand in 2 weeks, a couple grand in 2 weeks, and spread it out. But you just never know though. You know, China goes live tomorrow. We're getting close to the halving. The Ripple lawsuit could settle at any point. You know, staking could come live at any point, which could solidify the bottom for PulseX. I mean, there's so many things that could happen that you just never know. That's why it's like you got to just make a plan and stick to it. You know, it is what, you know, Hex at the 115, only 15% off, getting close to 1-to-1. Yeah, Irwin, but yeah, the 1-to-1 I want to see though is over here with this 1-to-1 right here. PulseChain, but it's going there we go. All right, 2.49. It was like 2.51 last time I looked. I want to see this get close to 2-to-1 and like solidify a floor right there. He runs a multi, so all right, perfect. Yeah. then that's perfect. If he puts in another $7,000, if it dips 60, 70%, 90%, if he just doubles down around 50, 60, 70%, he's way good to go. As long as he's got another bullet to fire, if it does roll over again, then yeah, bro, he'll be perfectly good. That's what you got to do. You got to just be able to stomach that loss and buy if there's still blood on the streets, and just be a savage and be proud of it and be like, yeah, you know what? I bought when Gunther's panicking and selling. When you know what else is, honestly, I think, I don't know, guys. I think all of this I think we're being played by all these people on a big scale. You know, what's his face there? The Rackham Michelle. Where this guy right here. So he sold like a huge bag or something. People are like trashing him for that. I think he sacrificed like 20 something million for PulseX. So he's just pulling out his initial investment, I believe. Or that's what he did. And that's what every whale is going to do. They're going to take their money out that they put in so they can just free roll with whatever. So I don't see a big deal with that. And I don't know if it's just coordinated FUD or someone's, I don't know. We'll see. But like, yeah, this is not going well. That really well. Like the bridge not working, missing staking allegedly. The documentary is nowhere to be found. I mean, you could see why people aren't happy. But honestly, I don't care. Like, as long as you don't make this stuff your life and you're reliant on one thing to happen. Like, if Richard had a heart attack tomorrow, would you be okay? Like, a lot of people wouldn't, because they have all their eggs in one basket. And we don't want to do that. We want to spread our eggs out into different baskets, and spread our peanuts out into little baskets. What's up? Academiated, that a boy. Well, how you doing, my man? Believe it's a man looking at your profile picture there. But yeah, guys, so Rackham's getting shaken out allegedly and selling a big bag. Gunther emergency end staking for Zen Bitcoin, I guess. I mean, I don't know if this is all just like a circus and we're all being played, or people really are getting shaken out and they're genuinely like, what is going on? Like, this is not what I expected. And they were drinking the Kool-Aid, but I don't believe that. You know, people, I could see like moving on from Hex and leaving your Pulse and PulseX or something, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm ready to buy more. I'm going to be bridging in some altcoins. I got some like messing around to do with some stuff over here. You know, so I figured out, yeah, that's with this stupid API 3 coin. So I staked 267 coins right here. And all my interest, which was 56 of them, I can't collect for a year. So it's just sitting now on this stupid site here. I can't do anything. You know, I got my initial investment out, but it's just little stuff like this pisses me off. And I'm just going to like getting out of this type of stuff. You know, this Bridge Mutual, I have some staked on here. I need to relook at that. And I'm just trying to consolidate because you have too many coins. It's just like, it's too much. You're spread too thin. You can't keep an eye out on everything, and it becomes a full-time job. And that's not what I'm trying to do out of here. And with crypto is make it, you know, looking at my portfolios and looking at charts a full-time job. You know, not at all. But this site is just really cool. Bridge Mutual. It's an insurance site, you know, insurance on the blockchain. And I thought it was a cool idea. So I left like, I don't know, $100 or something from the last bull run to let go as a moon bag. And yes, bro, Richard, yeah, he should. But he needs something to talk about that's like new and fresh. Like this bowl cut I'm rocking right here. Richard needs something new and fresh to talk about. And I'm sure he'll be making, I don't know if he wasted an opportunity to like tour on BitBoy, to go on Crypto Banter, Ivan on Tech. Like, why didn't he do interviews with these guys? Like, unless he's saving something, you know, that's what kind of like is disappointing to me, is where's the media tour? You know, where's the documentary? Where's like the big push? Unless he's just waiting because we're in the bear market still, and we do have another 6-8 months to go before, especially if interest rates get cut or get raised, then they stop raising, then we go into official recession. I mean, I could see what he's doing, but I mean, he's got a plan. He's a master marketer, and I'm not gonna go against him at all. FUD isn't working until we dip below day one sack price. Exactly, bro. And we're gonna get there sooner than I thought. But to be honest with you, bro, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We're gonna get there sooner because it's gonna wash people out quicker, and we'll be able to recover quicker. So that's a good thing in my opinion. It really is. Where the hell did PLS burn go? Great site. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if we're going to roll over to where PulseX is right now, I think, and PulseX will drop down another 30-40%. That's my prediction. But I mean, blood on the streets, it is when you buy. Bit finesse. Bro, hope you're doing well, bro. I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. Glad that you're here, brother. Hope all is well. So much for all the Galaxy Brain insisting Richard Hart King Crypto is timing the market. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know if he's got a master plan or if he's just winging it. I don't know at this point. But, we all have to wait till we all have wartime sniffles and stuck in the house documentary time. Oh, God, if that comes around again, oh boy, I don't even want to think about that. That would just be depressing. But the bull run will come back. BitBoy says that he's no longer guaranteeing the Ripple lawsuit is a win. So the FUD is real. It's out here. Rackham Rochelle's selling bags. Wolverine's selling bags. Everyone's selling bags. Everyone's fudding out. Everyone's going nuts, but I'm accumulating. I might even be doing something stupider than emergency end staking. I'm buying Texan right now. How funny is that? Texan just rolled over. And am I panicking? Hell no. I'm buying more. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to buy some more right now. While we're live on... While we are on chain or on stream. Let's see. Where's some Texan? Let's buy some more. All right. Let's buy another 7.2 million on the dip. Boom. There we go. Wow, that's what you do right there. Wait till I'll join you. Erwin, all right, yeah, I'll send you the stream, right? You talking about joining me on stream right now? I'll send it to you right now. The whales are being created. Yes, they are, 100%. Nobody knew Gretzky was thinking about until the puck was in the back of the net. Great time to buy. Yeah, and you know who just put the puck in the back of the net 6 times? The Vegas Knights, and they're about to win the Stanley Cup. I was out in Vegas for that first season when they were out there after that crazy buying you know what? Take your elbow cough and bring it to freaking Portugal or something. I thought you meant on stream. But yeah, no, we'll definitely jump on stream soon. There you go. Just bought another 16 million. Atta boy. Yeah, I only have like 2.5 million Pulse left in this account, so I might have to send some more in. But we'll see what happens. I'm loving the dips, honestly. Like, how much more can these things really roll over? Like, if this drops another 50%, I'll buy twice as much. I'll buy now. What do I have now? How many million? 12 million. If it rolls down 50%, I'll buy 1 million Pulse worth. So that'll give me, let's see how much right now. Well, that'll be what? 14? Yeah. So that'll get me what? 28 million Texan. So then I'll have 30 million and I'm in for 1.5. And that's how you crush, guys. That's how you win in my strategy. And then you just hold on to it. And then you say, all right, now my Texan bag is packed. Let me go on to the next. I'm buying Ave. I bought Ave on here. I might be the stupidest person ever, but I'm buying the blue chips on here. Ave, Quant, Alluvium, Trust Swap, the coins that, I bought Trust Swap early, because I saw it was flying, and that was the Ivan on Tech gem from way back in the day. So, I bought the Chainlink, and that's it. AGIX, I bought some of that. And then I have some USDC from selling some PulseX because it's rolling over, and I think it will again. So big, wow, I sold, let's see, less than 10% of my bag, $800. So it's fine. If it doesn't, if this was the bottom, then wow, I made a mistake, and I'll buy back 15 million. Or not, so I lost 5, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not going to lie, after PulseChain, my Degen came back. Bro, that's why you got to just scratch the itch. You got to do it. You got to stop, put that cough away and get that itch out and scratch it. Coughs don't scratch itches. I'm telling you, they just make it worse. So get on here and find yourself. Let's see what's down a ton. Let's see. Actually, I want to check out the biggest rug pull in the last 24 hours. Let's see who fell for BIAL USDC was a rug pull. PLS Girl. Pulse Litecoin. Oh no, that's still alive. So okay, there's really only one or two. All right, so it looks like the scams are less and less frequent. That's good. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see people losing their money to stupid stuff. Okay, what is this buyout? Yeah, just stay away from that. Up 1,300%. There's so many honeypots. Just don't even buy it. Don't even think about it. Don't even scratch your itch with that stuff. If it's in a stable coin, don't do it. Ask someone. Ask someone. I'm gonna have to book a visit with my Degen therapist. Bro, you know what? Book a Zoom call facing reality, and you guys can maybe together you could work it out without having to pay a third party. It's amazing that you show everything live. I just bought me some more Texan. Hell yeah, A-Bit. I got nothing to hide, bro. I'm not a whale or nothing. I'm doing my own thing. This is exactly what worked last cycle, getting into all coins early and just hodling them. I saw it with my friends that traded and moved in and out. They all got wrecked. But my friends that just held and didn't do anything, they did the best. So, I'm sure some of these will lose a bunch. But if you're only putting, I bought Singularity Net, Aave, Uniswap, Chainlink. It's such a small amount. I still have a decent amount in Staker app that I'm never going to touch. Maybe when some staking comes out. But, I believe in Rags. I want to support him. I believe in Crypto Heartbeat. I want to support the people that I know. And I'm going to take money from these other coins early, and I'm going to eventually filter them out into Texan, into coins long-term supporting, into the Hex, into Pulse, into PulseX. They're eventually going to filter back. And I hope everyone else does that. And that's how we separate ourselves into our own island in crypto. We're not where we decorrelate from the mainstream Bitcoin narrative. Oh, Bitcoin's down, everything's down. I'm sick of this shit. I don't want this anymore. I want us to be trading everything in against PulseChain, all these and get rid or against out of US dollars and start trading against cryptos and start there. People are getting so screwed up. That's what it is. You got to be really careful because these ratios are not right in dollar terms. If I want to swap Pulse for Uniswap, I'm swapping $100 for $110. But for Aave or what, I was looking at some coins and it was really, really off. You were getting it was showing $20 something you were swapping for. And then when you flipped it back around, it was worth 100 in PulseChain. So just be careful in the pairs that you're trading with, that you're degening in, and yeah, I'm just chilling, doing liquidity providing, waiting for staking to come out. Just a couple rug pulls. Damn, PulseChain is the cleanest blockchain. Oh, it really is. And for how fast it is, bro, like I can't believe how bad Binance is. If you go on there, the rug pulls are insane. If you just go on Dex Screener and just look at them, there's so many pairs that are up 800% in 5 minutes, and people are FOMOing in, and they're just honeypot rug pulls, and it never ends. And yeah, we have like zero. We have a couple. And it's like at this point, if you're falling for buyout USDC in that coin, I mean, there's 555 transactions. I mean, I don't know what to do to help you. Yesterday, I was in BitBoy's Twitter space. Afterwards, I got invited to the next space to ask him about PulseChain. It's supposed to be tomorrow. I'll put, hell yeah, everyone follow. Everybody definitely follow that and like that. We need to support our own. And if I'm telling you, I don't think he really knows much at all. If he doesn't know how to use MetaMask, like he really doesn't know crypto. He's got someone else doing his stuff for him. He's going around doing all the stuff in the limelight while his buddies are doing stuff in the background, making all his moves for him. That's what, and then he got on stream live and he's like, oh God, what happened? Or how do I use this? That's what I think happened, but could be wrong. Do you think Ben PLS will find some buyers? Oh, is it even on here? I mean, I knew that was a real coin, but I didn't even know it was on here. Liquidity 2.5K. I mean, Abe, so if any, like, I gotta ask myself, like, if anything finds volume on or finds value on here, is it gonna be like Texan? Is it going to be the Richard Hart coins, Hex, ICOSA, Hedron? Are those going to be the ones that pump, or are they going to be the blue chips that people want to trade them for cheaper on? Quant, Alluvium, Aave, Uniswap, Chainlink. Are those coins going to pump? Like if I was new and I was coming in, my gut, as much as I hate to say so, I think new people are going to come into BitBoy's crypto. Because what is new about any of this stuff? Why everybody here, everyone is already in that's bought in these coins. Like nobody new is running in and saying, I want Chainlink. Like they want something that's like, the shiny new object. And now that's Trump Inu. Like look at this crap over here. Like literally Trump Inu. That's the stuff that people want that are new. Like something that's never been invented, something that they can jump on. And there'll be a new narrative that comes, just like AI, just like it was DeFi, just like Metaverse. Something will come. But my gut tells me, that Ben will probably, if the coin pumps on Ethereum in the bull market, I think why not? Why wouldn't it? Especially if he, if he comes over and uses PulseChain, that's what, you can pitch him on is look, your whole bit squad buying and selling, they're doing a swap in and a swap out from Ethereum is going to cost you, if you want to buy $100, you're going to blow 40 of that. So you have to double up just to save fees. So if you could trade on PulseChain, you can buy $100 and get almost $100 worth. That's what I would pitch him on. And that's what I think could sell him on is look, it's a better Matic. It has a huge following and you can trade and do your Degen stuff for super cheap. That's what it was meant for. Your Bit Squad can buy $50, $100 worth and not get destroyed by fees. And that's going to be the biggest thing. Is it the Ethereum gas prices out the little tiny guy? And it's fine for the whales, but you got to think of the little guy, and there's way more of them. So that's what I would sell him on, is right there. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. PulseChain down to 112. PulseX at 4.5 and 4 zeros. I really think we're going to dip down another 50% now. Could be in another 2 weeks, could be in a month. It could happen overnight and then get bought back up. But you got to be prepared for both. That's why I recommend just DCAing. If you got $1,000, buy $100 worth next week, $100 worth in 2 weeks, $100 worth in 4 weeks, and spread it out over time so you don't put it all in
and blow your load too quick and not have enough for, the next dip or the next rollover, because it will always come. Like, this is the ultimate shakeout. Get people out, get them out. So diamond hands, DCAing over the next couple months, 3-4 months, and then we'll be into, I think at least interest rates will be no longer being raised. And that's when, it'll no longer be, all right, money markets and money over there, let's flood over back into crypto. But I could be wrong, so I got to always be prepared for both sides of the coin. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.